My name is Katira, and this is my song.
So let's sing na 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 na.
Ever since I was little, music has had a very important place in my heart. No matter what I was going through, I always knew I could find a friend in music. It was kind of like my escape from all the bad things in life. Music to me has always been more than just words on a paper. It's more than a rhythm or a beat. It's more than just a song on the radio. Music to me is like air. It's like breathing. Without it, I suffocate. When I hear a song, it is very easy for me to get lost in the music, to get lost in the words, to get lost in the rhythm and the beat. It's very easy for me to just drift away into my own private land. To me, music is a mystery. To me, music is fun. To me, music is a way of life. Ever since I was little, I was bullied a lot. And the fact that I had a very low self-esteem and that I was shy didn't help at all. So what people said really affected me. But when I put on my music, I didn't feel shy. I didn't feel like an outcast. I didn't feel like I didn't belong. I felt like right there, right then, in that moment and at that time was exactly where I was supposed to be. I felt like everything in the world, everything bad, had completely disappeared. It was just me, my music, and my headphones. In a way, music was my escape from myself, from my problems, from what everybody else said. It helped me realize that even though people talk, because they will talk, I don't have to believe it. I can be whatever I want to be, regardless of what people tell me. Music helped me find myself. Through my journey on music, I had realized a lot of things about myself. But how did the things I realized piece together to help me realize who I was as a person? I mean, at the time, I didn't know that all that stuff was going to be very important in my growing up. I realized that I didn't have to be shy. I didn't have to be anything that I had trained myself to think that I was. It was time for me to start making my own music. As I grew up, I realized that I couldn't always look to music to help me get through my problems. I mean, it would always be there. But at some point in time, I would have to learn how to face what I'm dealing with. I had to learn how to make my own path. I would be lying if I sat here and told you that making my own path was easy. As a matter of fact, there were some times when I just wanted to give up. But every time I gave up, I would think to myself, do I always want to be that girl that sits in the back of the classroom and doesn't talk to anyone because nobody wants to talk to her? Or do I always want to be that kid that sits at the end of the lunch table hoping that somebody will go over there and say hi? As a matter of fact, I didn't want to be that kid. I was already that kid and I didn't ever want to have to be that kid again. Giving up for me is simply just not an option. I'm still trying to find myself and I'm far from done, but I really feel like I'm on my way.